All right, let's talk about something that's captivated humanity for centuries: beauty. Now, this video might stir up some strong feelings, especially from the women out there, but I promise, by the end of this, it'll all make sense. So, let's dive into it. Throughout history, the beauty of women has wielded immense power. I mean, think about it. Empires have literally risen and fallen, wars have been fought, and entire kingdoms have been built, all over the physical beauty of women. Sometimes over just one woman. And let's be real, every man watching this, including you, has been mesmerized by a woman's appearance at some point, right? Here's the thing. A woman's beauty can be intoxicating. It has this way of pulling men in, sometimes leading them to submission. When men get overly fixated on female beauty, it's like their focus shifts away from what actually matters. And when that happens, well, the consequences can be huge. I'm talking about errors at work, poor decisions in school, or even misguided financial investments. It's no small thing. This misplaced attention doesn't just stay personal either. It ripples out, affecting businesses, and sometimes it even impacts entire nations. And, we've seen this kind of thing play out in stories as old as time. Take Adam and Eve, for example. Adam, totally enchanted by Eve's beauty, let himself fall into temptation. He ate the forbidden fruit and joined her in the fall from grace. This story might be ancient, but it's still relevant today. It shows the dangers that come when beauty pulls us away from sound judgment and higher values. Now, let's break this down. Beauty? It's powerful. It holds sway over men, bending wills, making them question their values, and sometimes even distracting them from their life's purpose. For centuries, physical beauty has been a weapon, a powerful one, in the hands of women. But here's the kicker. This power only works when men allow it to. Let me give you an example. Alexander the Great. This guy was one of the greatest conquerors in history. He faced endless enemies, commanded massive armies, and was known for his sharp intellect and strategic brilliance on the battlefield. Women of incredible beauty tried to use their looks to get him to submit to them. But guess what? Alexander didn't care. His focus wasn't on their beauty, it was on his legacy. Alexander saw beauty for what it really is. Temporary, fleeting, just a tool in the hands of women. He never chased after women or begged for their attention. In fact, it was the other way around. Women chased him. And that's the secret behind his allure. See, psychologists tell us that when we put something on a pedestal, we give it power. So, when a man treats a woman's beauty like it's divine, like it's the most important thing, he's giving her control. She becomes the prize, and boom, the balance of power shifts. But when a man stays indifferent to beauty, when he refuses to put too much value on a woman's looks, the dynamic shifts in his favor. Women, from an early age, learn just how much power their physical appearance holds over men. They expect men to be captivated by it. So when a woman meets a man who's not swayed by her beauty, something remarkable happens. Ancient wisdom, like Stoic philosophy, tells us that real power comes from control, not from submission. The Stoics believed the only thing a man can truly control is his mind, his thoughts, his reactions. As Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The same goes for beauty. A woman's beauty is just something that happens to you, but how you react to it, that defines your strength. If you can stay steady, unmoved, and unfazed by a woman's beauty, you keep your power as a man. And here's the truth. Most men, 99% of them, are easily swayed by a woman's beauty. Women know this and expect it. Particularly, beautiful women know that their looks are their trump card. They expect men to be shaken by it. And guess what? Most men are. But the moment a woman senses that her beauty has control over you, the moment she sees that she has the power to sway you, you've already lost. The most powerful, successful, and desirable men all share this one trait. They're unfazed by beauty. It's really that simple. When a man disarms beauty by treating it like just another attribute, he becomes dangerous. He doesn't give power to the thing most men worship, For thousands of years, men, especially weaker ones, have worshipped beauty. These are the guys who haven't gotten enough attention from women, so they place way too much value on physical appearance. But when you remain unfazed by a woman's beauty, you step out of the typical dynamic. You create a shift in how women perceive you. By not being controlled by beauty, you set yourself apart from 99% of men. You become more attractive because you're not bowing to the very thing that controls most men. This refusal to be captivated by beauty changes how women see you. You stand apart, and suddenly, women are more intrigued by you. Here's the key: resist being captivated. The moment you refuse to be mesmerized by beauty, magic happens. Women will see you differently. They'll treat you differently. They'll chase you because you represent something rare, a man who's in control, a man who doesn't fall prey to the power of physical beauty. And here's the kicker. This is the truth. Women might not like it, but beauty is their trump card. Once you learn to be unfazed by it, you become a significantly more desirable and attractive man. So with that, I hope this gave you some insight. Thanks for watching, and until next time.